welcome. Today I like to show you how I contour naturally. I did a couple months back a contour video with a little palette from City Colors. I'm gonna link that up there if you're interested. That was my very first time I contoured and I actually did not like the results. I thought it's aging, and after that I actually didn't try for many weeks because I thought this is crap. It's not gonna work on older mature skin. It just makes everything look very harsh and too much work, too much effort for not really a good effect. And then I saw a couple other videos and I thought to myself, yeah, I went way too harsh. The colors were too dark and the highlighter was even too light, so those colors did not work for me, and that's why I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light. This is a great palette, great for mature skin, no glitter, no fancy stuff, and all colors are super matte and very natural. So why contour? When we put foundation on our face, then because we try to make everything perfect, we basically take away the natural light, how our face would naturally have darker parts, lighter parts, and naturally where the sun hits us is the parts which stick out of our face. So it is the forehead, it is the nose and this area. So you want to lighten up those areas and the ones which are further away, or the parts you want to have smaller and more in the back, those you make darker. So the first thing I like to do is to highlight a couple areas, and I'm using from Eddie Funkhauser the Lux Light Illuminator. Really love this stuff. It's not like a concealer, it has maybe a very light coverage. It is more of a highlighter, but a very natural one, not crazy glittery, no shimmer, nothing like that. So it will just look like skin. And I'm just gonna go in on here, which is also good for my 1, I call it. Not an 11, it's a 1 what I have. And I'm gonna go down my nose, hit a little bit more the tip and my Cupid bow. And under my lips too. And then I'm gonna go right here. Under my eyebrows. And also under my eyes. This is not only good to make me look more awake, but cancels out a little bluish, red, purplish tones I have there. And also here in the inside of the eye, it looks always a bit dark. And I'm just gonna smear it on like a half moon, you can say. And I'm gonna just use my finger and pat it all in. You could use your beauty blender. I'm not a big fan of it for hygienic reasons. And this highlighter pen really becomes very easy one with your skin, almost not detectable. And what brush do I use? You can find them in usually the Physicians Formula powders or in Sonia Kashuk. There is always this little brush which is not good for anything. Not for bronzing for sure, but for contouring, this one is a little gem you might have hidden somewhere in your drawers and never used. And I'm gonna use this shade here. This shade is perfect. It is a very cool toned, almost grayish color, and that we want for contouring because it should not have a warm effect. It should look natural, as if this is just a natural shade what is on your face. So And I'm gonna just slightly go in like that. And then I'm gonna start right here. And I'm not gonna do harsh lines like on my first video. Why would I draw on harsh lines if I only blend them out for hours? So I'm right away gonna be pretty soft on my skin, and I'm gonna go about until here, not until the mouth. And just like, I can like pull in, make a fish face, and that way you see really where is the line, which is of course a bit different for everybody. So I'm going right there in. And we'll also blend a bit with it right away. Same thing on the other side. Yeah. Can you see it's right away giving more dimension to the face. And then I'm also gonna do here on my jawline, this will make the face look slimmer. Especially if you have a round face, this can help a lot. And I'm doing it ever so slightly. I'm not gonna make harsh lines that I have to be scared if I blend them out correctly. I'm gonna right away blend it perfectly in. I want to deepen that up a little bit, and I'm going to be very, very careful. This color is very, very dark, and I'm going to ever so slightly dip it in and make that a little stronger. Again. I'm not gonna draw like I see so many girls doing, harsh lines around my nose. I'm gonna take again this cool shade here, and I have this tapered giant brush, and I'm gonna basically the whole side of this nose. Everybody wants a smaller nose. I don't think I have a giant nose, but a cute tiny little nose always looks nice, so I think there is never a problem to make your nose appear smaller. So I'm gonna not make a line on top of my nose, but instead go on the whole side here and make that a little darker. And the same on this side. Whole side I'm actually holding the brush to make it even a little bit more stiffer. You could even make the contouring line a little stronger, work it out even stronger. And for that I like to use the pink undertoned highlighter, and I cleaned this one here. Has a perfect size to go right in there, and you can go under the line you already created ever so slightly, and can make that even more stand out. And I'm also gonna add some blush, and this is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. I love it because you cannot go wrong with it no matter how much you apply. And I'm just gonna go right here on my apples and swivel it up a little bit. Just like that. And the middle color is actually also a perfect bronzer, and I like to use my big powder brush from Real Techniques. I love this one, it's so soft. And this works great to blend actually everything in. So I use a little bit of that bronze color in the middle and just wildly, like that, give me some warmth. Also on my hairline, super quick, and this will just make everything one and blend everything together. Yeah, I hope this was maybe helpful for some of you. It's the more natural approach. I don't do that every day, but if I want a little bit more oomph to my face, then I'll do that. So for some of you, this might be a too natural way and more for the daily basis. For me, this is more an evening routine if we go out and I want to look a little bit nicer. So let me know, what do you think? Is that a nice approach how I do that? How do you do that? Do you contour every day or only sometimes or never? Thumbs up this video if you liked it and subscribe if you don't want to miss new videos. See you later, ladies. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.